Should we shut that? Oh, I gotta shut the lights.
Nah, it's fine like this.
You sure?
Yeah, looks
Sure,
good.
shut that shade.
It's fine.
Good.
Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, so last time I showed you guys how to do the stretching of the mozzarella. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do burrata. So we're going to see fresh mozzarella curd right in the bowl, right here. Pretty much what we're going to add is heavy cream. So I'll show you guys. That's going to be your filling for the burrata. Just going to season a little bit of salt. And I like lemon, so I'm actually going to do some lemon zest. I'm not going to actually add the lemon juice. I'm just going to add lemon zest to this one, just to give it a little bit of a different flavor profile. So you'll get the actual essence of the lemon flavor once you cut into the burrata cheese, and just give it a nice little touch at the end. All right, so we'll put that to the side. I'm gonna take a spoon. Pretty much, I'm just gonna mix the actual mozzarella curd. If you don't notice, what I'm doing actually with the back of the spoon is I'm pressing it against the actual bowl just to get a more smoother, creamier filling. So that actually goes better into the burrata cheese. All right, so just like this. Depends on how you want your filling. If you want it too creamy, if you want too loose, depending on how much you want to do it. This is where you want to control it. If you do want to do a creamier or a little thicker, chunkier for your palate. All right, so pretty much, so there you go, nice and creamy. That's gonna be the filling for the actual burrata. Just gonna put this to the side. Next, I'm gonna show you guys, again, to the video that you saw last time, was me making the stretching of the mozzarella. So you take fresh mozzarella curd, you break it up as much as you can into the bowl. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the boiling hot water, salted boiling hot water to this. And this is actually gonna be the stretching of the mozzarella. And then we're gonna fill it up with the filling of the cream, and then we'll hopefully have burrata. All right, so I'm gonna break it up. Again, the more you break it up, the easier it's gonna be for you once you actually add the water in there. So it looks good enough for me. I'm gonna take these gloves off, they're a little dirty at this point. Okay, take that off. And we're gonna add some boiling salted water. So just be careful because it is boiling hot water, in case you do have kids around. All right, put that back. And again, what I do is I actually use the back of the wooden spoon, just because for me it just works a little better. And again, you see right once you break it up better, the stretching the mozzarella starts right away as soon as you actually put the hot water in there. So you can see it's coming. There you go. So all these little clumps, they're all going to combine at one point, and it's actually going to be just one big piece, and that's going to be their base for the mozzarella, which is going to make us help make the burrata cheese, which is what we're trying to get for the end result. All right, so here you go. You can touch this. You can, use your fingers to help it get a little smoother. You don't need to. Just let gravity take its course, and eventually it'll just do it on its own. You can see now it's actually starting to combine a little more, get a little smoother. There you go. And if you saw in my last video, this is actually the stretching of the mozzarella, which you're going to need to make any other mozzarella product that you guys have out there. Okay. So see it's starting to get nice and smooth. This looks beautiful. All right, so here we go. So I'm close. Almost there. So you notice what I said earlier, when you break it up, the more you break it up, the easier it's going to be for you doing this part. Or you're going to get chunks like you see right now, but again, it's not a big deal. As long as you don't big too chunky in there, it'll still work out for you. So you can see this, all the crumbles is actually starting to combine and make one big whole piece of mozzarella cheese. All right, here we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so we're getting there. Cooking with Crisco. Obviously, you make smaller batches just to make it easier to do. You can do a much bigger batch if you're doing like commercial-wise, if you're doing like more pieces, if you're doing like a family party, if you want to do fresh mozzarella for the family. You obviously do a bigger bowl or just do batches. For me, I just think it's easier when you do smaller batches. It's just easier to control and easier to handle. All right, so you notice now we do have some starting to combine all together now. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. All right. So we're pretty much close to actually where we want it to be. As you can see, it's pretty smooth. It has some little clumpiness to it, but not much. The more you stretch it, the smoother it's going to be. All right. Go. All right. So I think I'm pretty close. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to put this to the side. Stretch that. And then I'm going to get my ice water. So the hot water actually starts the cooking process. The ice water actually slows down stops the cooking process, and this is what you actually want to do. Again, it is hot, so I'm going to stick my hands in the ice water. I'm going to grab some of the cheese. You don't have to grab the whole thing, you just need a little bit, just enough to actually fill the burrata cream. Okay. So I'm going to put this flat on my table here. You can do however you want. You can make a cup in your hand. You can do whatever is convenient for you. For me, I think this works better. I put it in my hand in here, make a little cup, and then add the filling, burrata filling, and then you want to just close it up. Okay, just like so. So what you want to do is create a little pouch. You want to just close it, stick it in the ice water, just rip off the end, and that's going to cool off. That's actually going to seal it. I can do another little baby one since I do have the extra cheese in my hand. I'm going to show you guys that. You actually still see the lemon zest in here, which I think that's a good sight. Just going to give it a little citrusly flavor to it. All right, maybe this was a little too small for my hands to do, but you're going to get the point to it. So just close it up, seal it, and then just throw it in the ice water. This one is going to hold a little bit just so it actually seal itself and not start coming out. Make my board. All right. So put this to the side. So while that's actually cooling down in the ice water, I'm going to start setting up the plate. So I'm going to grab a plate over here. And I did cut some small cocktail tomatoes just for a garnish. I mean, this is not the point of the video. It's more for the burrata. But this is just going to give it a little extra touch. Okay, some basil. You can put the basil in pieces however you want, decoration. Again, I actually like chiffonade, which is actually take some couple of leaves and you roll them together. Yeah, so you're gonna get a little sprinkle of basil, so sprinkle of love. All right, so now I know it hasn't been too long inside the water, but just for the video purposes, I'm gonna take it out just so you guys can see it. So again, here is the cheese that I did, burrata. I'm gonna put that right on top. We're gonna sprinkle some of this basil chiffonade. Sprinkle that everywhere. There we go. Boom, just like that. Not too much. Take that guy out of there. Clean your plate up a little bit. I'm gonna add some Cretan olive oil. This is what I have on hand, so this is what I'm using. Some of that. A little salt. A little pepper. Boom. And there's burrata. There's your burrata cheese. Now we're gonna cut it and actually see if we did a good job. All right. There you go. So there's the burrata, and there's the cream coming out of the burrata cheese. And that's it. Voila, that's how you make burrata.